Welcome to Astronomy Daily, your daily dose of space and astronomy news. I'm Anna, and we've got a packed show for you today filled with some incredible developments in the world of space exploration and astronomy. We'll be diving into SpaceX's latest preparations for their next Starship test flight, which promises to push the boundaries of what's possible with the world's largest rocket. We'll also check in on NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory as it faces challenges from the Los Angeles wildfires. And I'll tell you about a special opportunity to see Mars at its brightest this weekend. Plus, we've got fascinating stories about the world's first wooden satellite just deployed from the International Space Station and a rare double flash event observed from a supermassive black hole that's got astronomers excited. Let's get started. SpaceX has just reached another milestone in their ambitious Starship program, successfully stacking their next vehicle for Flight 7 at their Starbase facility in South Texas. The fully assembled rocket now stands an impressive 400 feet tall, maintaining its status as the largest and most powerful launch vehicle ever built. This upcoming mission, scheduled for Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, isn't just another test flight. It represents a significant leap forward in Starship's development. The new vehicle features several crucial upgrades, including improvements to its flight computer, avionics systems, and heat shield design. One particularly interesting modification is the repositioning of the forward flaps, which have been moved away from the heat shield to better handle the intense temperatures during re-entry. For the first time, SpaceX will attempt to deploy simulated Starlink satellites during the 66-minute flight, marking an important step towards Starship's operational capabilities. They're also breaking new ground by reusing an engine on the Super Heavy booster, the massive first stage powered by 33 Raptor engines. Perhaps most exciting is the planned recovery attempt of the Super Heavy booster. If conditions are right, SpaceX will try to catch the massive rocket using the launch tower's mechanical arms, nicknamed the chopsticks. While they've demonstrated this capability before during Flight 5, they're taking no chances. The catch will only proceed if all safety criteria are met. Otherwise, the booster will make a controlled splashdown in the Gulf of Mexico. This mission could be the first of up to 25 Starship launches planned for this year, showcasing SpaceX's accelerating pace of development. These tests are crucial not just for SpaceX's Mars ambitions, but also for NASA's Artemis program, as Starship has been selected to land astronauts on the lunar surface in 2027. Next up, an update for you concerning the wildfires around Los Angeles. In some concerning news from California, NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory has found itself uncomfortably close to the raging Eaton Fire that's been devastating neighborhoods north of Los Angeles. Thanks to the incredible efforts of firefighters, JPL itself remains untouched by the flames, but the impact on the JPL community has been severe. More than 150 JPL employees have lost their homes completely in this disaster, with many more being forced to evacuate. The facility, which serves as NASA's primary center for planetary exploration and manages crucial missions like the Perseverance and Curiosity Mars rovers, has had to temporarily close its doors. All but essential personnel have been ordered to work remotely through at least January 17th. The Eaton Fire has already consumed around 14,000 acres of land and is currently only 3% contained. It's just one of several fires causing havoc in the Los Angeles area, with the Palisades Fire on the western side of the city having burned through more than 20,000 acres and showing similar resistance to containment efforts. This situation highlights a growing challenge for major scientific facilities in areas prone to natural disasters. JPL's location at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains, while ideal for many aspects of its operations, places it in a vulnerable position during California's increasingly severe fire seasons. Despite these challenges, the laboratory's essential operations continue, demonstrating the resilience of our space exploration infrastructure even in the face of natural disasters. The dedication of first responders has been crucial in protecting this vital facility, which plays such an important role in our ongoing exploration of the solar system. While the laboratory itself remains safe, the human impact on the JPL community serves as a sobering reminder of the increasing challenges posed by natural disasters to our scientific institutions. Stargazers, you're in for a treat this weekend as Mars is about to put on its most spectacular show of the year. This Sunday, January 12th, the red planet will make its closest approach to Earth, an event astronomers call perigee. During this cosmic close-up, Mars will appear larger and brighter in our night sky than at any other time in 2024. If you're planning to catch this celestial spectacle, the best viewing time will be around midnight, when Mars reaches its highest point in the southern sky. The planet will be visible for most of the night, first appearing in the northeastern sky during early evening and remaining observable until dawn begins to break the next morning. During this close approach, Mars will come within just 0.64 astronomical units of Earth. That's about 59.5 million miles. While this might sound like quite a distance, it's actually quite close in astronomical terms. For perspective, Mars usually orbits at an average distance of 1.5 astronomical units from the Sun and can be as far as 2.6 units from Earth at its most distant point. This weekend's close encounter is particularly special as it coincides with Mars's opposition on January 16th, when Earth will be directly between Mars and the Sun. This alignment means the Sun's full glare will illuminate the Martian surface as seen from Earth, making it an ideal time for observation. While Mars will be noticeably brighter than usual, with a magnitude of -1.4, don't expect to see any surface details with your naked eye. It will still appear as a bright reddish point of light in the sky. However, if you have access to binoculars or a telescope, this is an excellent opportunity to try spotting some of the red planet's famous surface features. This is the closest Mars has been to Earth since 2022, so make sure to take advantage of this rare viewing opportunity. The next time Mars will appear this large and bright in our skies won't be for quite some time, making this weekend a must-watch event for astronomy enthusiasts. In a groundbreaking development for sustainable space technology, the world's first wooden satellite has been successfully deployed from the International Space Station. This innovative spacecraft, named LignoSat, represents a fascinating experiment in using renewable materials for space exploration. Developed through a collaboration between Kyoto University and Japanese wood processing company Sumitomo Forestry, this tiny cube satellite measures just 4 inches on each side and is constructed primarily from magnolia wood. Over the next 6 months, it will put this natural material to the ultimate test in the harsh conditions of Earth orbit. The extreme environment of space presents some remarkable challenges for any material. During each 90-minute orbit, the satellite will experience dramatic temperature swings from a scorching 250 degrees Fahrenheit when facing the sun to a frigid -250 degrees in Earth's shadow. Add to that the constant bombardment of charged particles from solar wind, and you've got quite the endurance test for our wooden pioneer. But why wood? Well, it turns out this isn't just about proving we can build satellites from trees. There's a serious environmental concern driving this innovation. Traditional satellites, built primarily from aluminum alloys, create potentially harmful metallic dust when they burn up during re-entry. This debris can linger in our upper atmosphere, potentially affecting our climate. Wood, being a natural material, could offer a more environmentally friendly alternative that simply burns away cleanly. The mission will carefully monitor how the wooden structure holds up against these space hazards, including whether Earth's magnetic field can penetrate the wooden body and interfere with its operations. If successful, this experiment could pave the way for a new generation of environmentally conscious satellites, potentially transforming how we approach spacecraft construction in an era of increasing orbital traffic. The timing couldn't be more crucial, as research suggests that the growing number of satellites in orbit could lead to concerning levels of aluminum oxide and other potentially harmful compounds in our upper atmosphere. This wooden satellite might just represent our first step toward a more sustainable future in space. Seems like a day doesn't go by without a black hole story, and today is no exception. Astronomers have recently witnessed a fascinating cosmic spectacle, a supermassive black hole that appears to be having seconds of its stellar meal. This rare event, known as S04E10, has displayed 2 distinct flares of light as it consumes its unfortunate victim, located about 408 million light-years away from Earth. What makes this double flash event particularly intriguing is how normal it appears compared to other similar phenomena. The black hole at the center of this cosmic feast weighs in at around 3 million times the mass of our sun, making it comparable to our own galaxy's central black hole. Sagittarius A star. The unfortunate star being consumed appears to be similar in size to our sun. The current theory suggests this unusual double flare might be the result of what astronomers call a Hill's capture. Picture this: a pair of binary stars wandering too close to the black hole. As they approach, the immense gravitational forces separate the pair, flinging one star away to freedom while the other becomes trapped in an elliptical orbit around the black hole, like a cosmic dance partner it can't escape. Each time this trapped star swings close to the black hole, it undergoes partial destruction in a process colorfully known as spaghettification. The star gets stretched and squeezed, losing some of its material to the black hole's accretion disk, creating these brilliant flares we observe. The consistency between the two flares, separated by 720 days, suggests we're watching the same star being repeatedly torn apart. The best part? Astronomers believe they know when the next act of this cosmic drama might occur. If their calculations are correct, we should see a third flare in early 2026. This predictability is incredibly rare and valuable, giving scientists an unprecedented opportunity to prepare their observations in advance, rather than catching these events by chance. This celestial performance isn't just spectacular, it's helping us understand how supermassive black holes interact with stars and providing new insights into these mysterious cosmic giants. And who knows? When 2026 rolls around, this persistent stellar survivor might have even more surprises in store for us. Well, that's all for today's episode of Astronomy Daily. I'm Anna, and I want to thank you for joining me on this journey through the latest developments in space and astronomy news. Whether it's massive rockets being stacked, wooden satellites orbiting Earth, or black holes putting on light shows, there's never a dull moment in space exploration. And we're here every day to bring you these fascinating stories. If you want to stay up to date with all things space and astronomy, head over to our website at astronomydaily.io. There you can sign up for our free daily newsletter and access our constantly updating newsfeed. You'll also find all our previous episodes available for streaming. And don't forget to join our growing community on social media. You can find us as Astro Daily Pod on Facebook, X, Tumblr, YouTube Music, and TikTok. Stay curious, keep looking up, and I'll see you Monday with more amazing stories from the cosmos.